Dare for Living with MS in Tenerife. They just turned the music on right above me. But don't worry about it. It's a beautiful day here in southern Tenerife. We are at Siam Mall. This is as big as Siam. Get it? Okay. I don't know what time they open. I think people are waiting, but I think it'll be okay. I'm going to walk around the area first and come back here and maybe finish up for a coffee in Siam. If you're in the area and you want to join me, pop down here. I think there's a free bus. You might not get here in time, but yeah, at least you can try. So before I do anything else, I'm going to just turn on Do Not Disturb, which I forgot. Focus, Do Not Disturb. There we go. So I hope you weren't interrupted too much there. If you're new to the channel, my name's Tim Dowd. I go walking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm going to carry on walking away from the music. And I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55. Monday's Meetup Monday. Billion no mates last night. Nobody was on the island that wanted to join in, which is cool. And Wednesday's balcony banter. Apart from the first Wednesday of the month, where we're over on Juliane in Nendel's channel doing a food for thought. And Friday is Freaky Friday, where I go and chit chat with WEBBY down at the local pub in Kaosavaki. Guests are welcome also. So if that's the type of thing you would like, and you want to come and join me on any of the walks or any of the evenings, or just say hello and consider subscribing. Okay, so how do we get out of this without dying? I'll show you where we are. This is the big car park in Siam Mall. I'm at the top corner by the Burger King, looking back towards the Siam Mall there. Now, it looks like there's some sort of ramp here, so we're going to go up it. That'll take us into Burger King though, won't it? Okay, let's go up here, it's quicker. It's quicker. Oh, there's Burger King driving. And we'll see exactly where we are in relationship to the coast. So down here's Las Americas. Cinematic. It's getting quite busy here. See what you guys are saying. I should look at the cacti. 34 people on already. Welcome to the live. Martin Voss is on. Eugene McGeever, good morning. Smash the like button. Steve Coe, Dom Anne Marie, and Johnny Goggles. Christian Bertrand's just popped in as well. Good morning. I got a message off somebody the other day saying they'd love some more German language vlogs. And I know that that is a very bespoke set of people. So most of my people just won't do it. Oh, okay. You can't drive up here anymore. What's happening? They're digging up that road. So Siam Mall, obviously next to Siam Park. So let's see what's happening here. Ah. Don't know what they're doing here. It looks like they're digging up the whole thing. How do people get in? That's what I want to know. There is another entrance, but that was blocked off not long ago, so they must have opened that one. This goes across to the magma, so when I park at the magma, that's right down here. And you can see Park Santiago in the distance. So nothing's too far away here. A lot of people say, which resort do you want to go? Las Americas, Los Cristianos, Costa Dequi. But they're all a stone's throw away from each other. So this is a massive hill now, going up towards some really nice apartments and houses. So we'll see how far we get up. Well, that's it. That's as far as we're going. We're going in the sideway here into Siam Mall. So this is a nice view. So you can get into Siam Mall on foot. This actually brings you into the top floor. So if you don't want to go in the bottom floor, you want to go straight to the top floor, just come this way. Take my life in my hands, even though I know there's no cars coming up. AboutStudios.com, these are the people that did the murals here. Welcome to Siam Park. Siam Mall, sorry. Okay. Let me get in the shade and see what you guys are saying. So here's the shade. Take my glasses off. 60 people watching. Good morning. You just joined us. We're at Siam Mall. And we're just having a walk around. Zelda just popping in. Thank you, Zelda, so much for your wonderful contribution the other night. Christina loved it, and she said she will definitely get a book and not spend it on Tim and Tony's. But thank you so much for everybody who contributed to Christina's birthday fund using the PayPal link. And she really, really appreciates it. She's in books now for a few months, so that'll be really good. And thank you again for everybody. I even believe we got a mention on one of Andrew's lives. I was on there shortly, but I had to leave. 3.5 hours. It's a bit long for us. But yeah, thank you to that as well. Got a few extra subscribers as well. So if you're one of Andrew's minions, welcome aboard. Okay, let's turn you around. So this is the entrance now into Siam Mall at the top. That's the thumbnail if ever there was one. So I'll probably be demonetized for this because of the music, but don't worry about it. We don't do it for the money. We do it for the fun. So of course the place is open, but the shops don't open until 10, I don't think. So here's study books. So you want to find a seat. VIP Smart. So what do they do? Just pick 2 English words and stick them together. Steve's on. There's a bench over here with my name on it. There it is, next to the legendary ribs of Tony Roma's. Okay, so I'm going to get a funny pattern on my bum sitting on this, but let's have a go. 71 people watching already. Where am I today? Siam Mall. Heather McCarthy's on, Alan Dawson's on, Steve, Anne-Marie, going backwards, Julie Wade. Super Simon 62, that means Simon Farrant's on. Rich Howells, good morning. Agape. Sorry, Rich. That is not in my vocabulary, I'm afraid. Agape. Stico, good morning. Riggers on. Julie did that one. Zelda did that one. Simon, there he is. Only time I see Johnny Vloggers in Benidorm. Well, they're all off to Benidorm now, are they? I'd prefer people going to new places. Johnny Goggles, good morning. Dom, good morning. Stico, good morning. Eugene, we did that. And Martin Voss, cool dudes. So, I did hear on Rick's channel about the sad passing of Beyonce Anne. If you're hearing this for the first time, go and check Rick's post out there on his community page, and our hearts go out to friends and family and also the community that she was part of. So that's sad news. As we say, life must go on, and one of these days, live every day as if it's your last, because one day you'll be right. There you go. So let's see what we're doing. We're going to have a walk around the deserted Siam Mall until we get kicked out, okay? So what we got here, we got some, I think this must be a restaurant because there's like tables for eating outside, but I have no idea what they sell. Vips, anybody heard of Vips? Is it a chain or not? Steve, may I have to go soon? Waiting in the doctor's waiting room. I hope everything's okay. Hope it's just routine. Let's have a look to see what we got here. Vips Smart. Still doesn't tell you what it is. They sell Pepsi, but that's about it. Probably a burger joint or something. Proxys. This is Mini Good. Mini Good. So it's like worse than Maxi Good. This is Mitos. Well, at least that's what it says behind the bar. That's quite good, actually. Yeah, go and give Steve some love. Get him to 1,000. I think you're stuck in the 800s there, are you, Steve? And he does a great walking tour of northern Tenerife, mostly Puerto de la Cruz and the surrounding areas. But yeah, it's definitely well worth subscribing to that guy. Berkshire. This looks like an ice cream place. Or frappuccinos. Big chess. I wonder if that's actually a game in progress or whether people just put it there randomly. Any of you chess buffs out there know whether this is an actual game going on or not? And of course, my favourite, the Chinese gondolier, which they're not, of course. I just read it this morning, Anne. I just read it this morning. Never been to Siam Mall of the water park. Siam Mall is reasonable if you want to do a bit of shopping for shoes and a bit of fashion. And it is cheaper because of the 7% VAT here. So it's worthwhile doing it. A nice place to chill as well. There's plenty of different restaurants here. Lots of facilities, especially for the wheelchair users. Christina likes coming here. Well, when she could see, but now she can't see that much, then it's not much. A couple of cafes down the bottom, and of course, cafes with a view at the top. Fashion style wigs. This is the first time I've heard this refrain that wasn't on a meme. Zara. Stephanie used to work for Zara in Regensburg in Bavaria. That's where she used to go and work for 3 months and then have enough cash to go and live in Ghana for a year. It was amazing. She worked in the men's department as well. There's a kiddies place. No, it's not a kiddies place, it's models. Oh, that's quite good. Oh, shame we can't get in. Sally. Springfield. So, what's the shop at the end here? Base. Shoey. Shoes. If I lose you, it's because I'm right at the corner of Siam Mall at the top. And I don't know what this bit is here. It's been a lot of things, I think, but I still don't know. Hola. What is it? I can't see. You see it before I do. I think it's about 10. Steve, I think it's about 10. Let's see if there's they got any opening times on these things. I think if you take a look in online, siammall.es, then they should tell you. I think doors open at 9 and the cafe starts serving coffee, but the shops typically open about 10, I think. Depends when the first bus arrives, I suppose. So this is like a kiddie's land. Drago Siam. Card sale at the and recharges at the bar. So you can, oh, there we go. So this is open Sunday to Thursday at 11. It's about the same. It's the same every day. So the kids have got to be an hour shopping before they can go on the things. Is this the bar, maybe? Dreamland. Very well situated right next to the kiddies' place. Nazari. Here we go. Did I get a strike already? There's a nice ice cream parlor down here. Amorino. This is the back of the Martini restaurant. I think this might be the same restaurant as the one in Las Americas. So what I'll do is I'll walk along here to the middle and then we'll... Ian's on. Hey, Ian. Yorkshire pudding on tour. Good morning. That sounds good. Have you got any decent videos there, Yorkshire pudding on tour? Let's go and have a look. Remind me. Put a comment. Cuba. These down here, there's like a row of fountains that do a show every 20 minutes or so. It's not a fantastic show, but it is a show. Sale. Unisex beauty spot. There you go. I didn't know there was, you could get a beauty spot that was unisex. Lou's Food Republic. There you go. And the Soul Kitchen. Tenerife. So this is the lift. Don't use it if you don't need it, please. Keep it free for pushchairs and wheelchairs. Thank you. Foggy. You got the gym today, Foggy? That's good. I told you. Watch those, that guy I sent you, Casey, whatever his name is. Sean Casey, is it? He tells you don't need to go to the gym. You don't need to do cardio to lose fat. The only thing you need to do is to go into calorie deficit. So you work out what your resting calories are, how much you burn as you're resting, plus a little bit of exercises like walking, and then eat less than that, 300 calories less than that. In fact, I think he's got something on his website where you can put your height, your weight, your age, and something else inside, like, I don't know. And it works out what your resting calories should be if you, oh, your lifestyle, sedentary or other, yeah. So it'll do that. And then it gave me a weight loss calorie goal of 1,500 calories a day. And then I used the MyFitness app to, to put in the calories. And as long as you stay under 1,500, the kilos just drop off you. I was really amazed. I didn't have to change any of my foods that I eat. I didn't have to go to the gym. I just need to carry on walking. And I'm really losing weight. So don't be fooled into thinking you've got to do hard work and eat lettuce, because you don't. And watch this. Casey, he's a young lad from Northern Ireland, and he swears a lot, but he makes sense, and he looks after you, you know. I mean, in fact, you can actually join his support group. I mean, it's not pricey, but I mean, it's more than I can afford, £50 a month. And you join his support group where you get free recipe books and the support of thousands of other people who are trying to lose weight, which is a good thing. And I do recommend looking at that. In fact, if you send him your email, he sends you 3 free videos with no obligation, which tells you all about your resting calories and stuff like that. And everybody else who said intermittent fasting or don't eat anything here or all the fad stuff, you can forget. And even people who are professionals, and the reason they're professionals is because they make money at it. Instead of just telling you what is plain as the nose on your face, is stop eating the calories that you're not using, because anything that you don't use is stored as fat. And if you want to use the fat, you've got to get all the insulin out of your blood before it starts burning fat. So just keep to your calorie deficit and you will automatically lose weight, automatically, with no big lifestyle change, really. I mean, the biggest lifestyle change for me was the 3 or 4 beers, buff, the couple of brandies, the alcohol. But it wasn't to do with the alcohol, it was to do with the amount of calories in that stuff. And so when I stopped putting 300 to 400 calories a pop in my gob, it was easy to keep to the 1500. In fact, if you go to my Instagram account or my Facebook page, you'll see exactly what I'm eating. And I'm not pulling punches, you know what I mean? And even going out to Little Germany on Saturday with Chris and having a cake load of calories and beers and schnapps, I still only put back on a little bit of weight, you know, which will drop off in the next month or 2. So I'm not giving you any advice. Get advice from other people. I'm just saying what works for me. And all these people that want to give you or sell you something, or even give you something that they sell, you know, because some people will say, you know, try this one out. It's I usually charge, you know, 1,500 euros for it, but you can have it for free. It's good, and it's a way to do the same thing, but basically the message is be in calorie deficit and you will burn fat. Exercise a bit more. And as apart from what you're eating, it doesn't matter whether you're eating carbs or you just need to have a decent balance of everything, including healthy fats, which is butter and meat fat, all the good protein. Less processed food, that's what I say. You eat good, Tim? Restaurant standard looks on Instagram. Thanks, Chris. Human growth hormone released after 12 hours, no calories. Pub, not gym. My Fitness Pal works. I lost over 7 stone using the app. Yep, Steve, it's basically what the app does. It just tells you what you're doing. Opens your eyes, you know, because you sort of say, okay, I'll put in the 5 pints of Guinness, couple of burgers. In the morning I'm going to have my Weetabix and, you know, some milk and maybe a slice of toast with a bit of butter and some peanut butter maybe. And then for lunch, I'm going to have a light lunch, you know, maybe just a salad with fried prawns. And then in the night, after I've had my 5 pints, I fancy a curry or a pie, you know. And if you add all that up, you're in like 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day. And then you wonder why you put weight on. Done it. Oh, look, I'm even getting slim here. Look at my face. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Hi, only up. How long are we on? 24 minutes I've been on, Damien, since 9 o'clock. Human growth hormone release. We did that one after 12 hours, no calories. Don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Pub, gym. We did that one. Love Soul Kitchen. Also have a branch near Best Hotels in LA. Okay. Just drinking weekends. None in the week. Yep. Morning, Tim. Say morning to Julie Wade, please, from her lover. Hi, Julie Wade, from her lover. Oh, that's me, is it? Soul Kitchen, great for coffee and cake. I've never been to this mall or Siam Park. Yeah, we did that one. Ian at home, looks like a lot new bits springing up. Yeah. Morning quick before the gym. There, we did that one. Okay, I'm going backwards. Yorkshire pudding, we did that one. Julie, Ian at home, Stevie K, Chris Godfrey. Big Bruce is on. Renee's on. Sorry if I missed you. All going backwards. So let's see what's happening. Paul and Julie, good morning from sunny Hill. Good morning to Barry. All the Welsh are on today. Is it time to get up in Wales, is it? Cymru am byth. Wales forever. So what we got here? We've got Sian. Oh, we got one of those next door to us in Playa Paraíso. They're quite good, actually. In fact, Sian does a great bucket meal. Well, they don't call them bucket meals. What do they call them? Wok boxes. There you go. Wok box. Here's a wok box. So it's the menu bar. So chips, rice, chicken curry, and chicken salt and pepper for $9.95. A menu BB is rice, noodles with veg, black bean beef, and sweet and sour chicken. $9.95. So they're pretty good. Pata naranja, orange duck, pata Beijing, pata volcan, and pata Thailandesia. These are all your duck stuff. And then the rest is, let's have a look at the starters here. We've got soups, salads, seaweed salad, fried cheese, wontons, stuff like that, ensalada de frutas, fruit salad, chips are $3.75, chicken and chips $5.95, and some steamed dishes, Vulcan ribs, rice dishes, chicken, oh that looks good, steaks and gambas a la plancha, cool dude. We got noodle box next door, the Asian flavour. Fresh and delicious. So what we got? Choose your snack. I'll probably go from this side. We'll start at the beginning, okay? The Asian flavour noodle box. So first of all, you choose your base noodles. Okay? And you can have a normal or big. Then your favourite, whether you want chicken, beef, duck, prawns, tofu, vegetables, extras. Then you go for the sauce. Which sauce do you want? And then if you fancy a sushi and snacks, there you go. There's no prices on the snacks. There's prices on the rolls, on the sushi. Oh, I'll tell you what it is. It's basically, that's the price of the bowl, $7.50 or $9, and then you just add what you want. Okay, I see. That's interesting. So as long as it fits in the box, you can have what you want, I suppose. Habanero, very similar idea. You choose it, we make it. So you decide what you want. Do you want your burrito, a bowl, salad, or tacos? I'm having tacos tonight, actually. Select your ingredients: pork, chicken, duck, or beef, vegan chicken, tofu, or vegetarian. And they're all about $8 to $10 $8 and 10 for vegan chicken and duck, and $8.50 for the beef. Then choose your sauces. And then there's extras. Jalapenos, bites and queso, taquinos, nachos, quesadillas, and papas fritas. Cajun style. Habaneros. That's good. And we're back by Soul Kitchen now. Say they do great cakes. Looks like they do food as well. Whoops. So, tostadas, ensaladas, hamburguesas, toasts, salads and burgers. Oh, there's the English one. Waffles, just in Siam Mall, and gofres. And smoothie bowls. Cool dude. Soul Kitchen. Of course, we got one here. 100 montaditos. Montadito. Anything with ito means it's small. So, montada, montadito. I can't remember what montada is. Is it mountain? No. Lynn's on, Julie's on, Pete and Shell are on. Had noodles when we were there in Singapore. It's delicious. Manfred Bismarck, hello from Slovenia. Hi, Rudy. Tim, you go, mate. Just been called. Catch you all next bye. See you, Steve. You've probably gone by now. And we did that. Oh, no. We missed the Jesus one. Jesus, too early. Hope it's well with anyone. Okay, it's Damien. Don't worry. Went on a whiskey diet once. Lost 3 days. Says Mark. Absolutely correct, Tim. Shocked me as well. Yep. David Kelsey, good morning. Sorry I'm late. Out with the dog. Hope you had a good 3.5 kilos down in 2 weeks using my fitness pal. Very well done. Yep. So, Foggy, if you're still on, don't do anything rash. Love the video. I'm so desperate to get back to the most wonderful island in the universe, says Luke. Don't forget, come and say hello when you're over, Luke. Right, what time are we on? We're only been on 32 minutes. When I started this vlog, I thought I'll walk up to the top there and show you all the posh flats and things that they're building. And then I saw the hill, I thought, sod that for the Game of Soldiers. So I've come in here. So let's go and have a look downstairs and give them a chance to throw me out. Oh, no, we didn't see the restaurants here, did we? Let's go and look at the restaurants over here first. Nothing to do with that young lady coming towards me. Nothing to do with that. Webby's on. See you this afternoon. Don't be late. 4:15. No, I'll be there about 4 o'clock, Webby. This is Lou's. Food Republic. Tony Roma's. Surf and Turf. Now that's your 1,500 calories right there. Yeah, you can't come on holiday and stick to 1,500 calories, unfortunately. You've got to do it yourself. Kids menu. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, God, I'm starving now. Get your ribs. You know, when do we start eating this amount of food? When do we start eating this amount of food? That's what I want to know. It's obscene, isn't it, really? I mean, Chris, theoretically, and I could go to a restaurant now and have one meal between us and still take some home and still be full. It's amazing. All right, let's go and look at the back of Tony Roma's. Legendary for ribs. They've all got their own music on. Why is that? It's nice chill music though. Reggae best tunnels in Banff. Got a mate in Banff. Tim Edwards is a guide. Cocktails. Made in California. So this is Lou's Food Republic. They've got loads of stuff on this. How would you like your protein deep fried today? With some desserts. Soft tacos, here we go. That's what I'm having tonight. Soft tacos with the rest of the vegetable curry from Friday. Mixed in with the meat from yesterday from the stuffed peppers. It's all leftovers today. Okay, so here's the lift. And right next to it we got the things. Zoom. Now normally I walk down escalators, but because I'm carrying this, I'm not going to. So we do have a Hipadino supermarket down the bottom here. And it's reasonably cheap as well. It's not like your stuff that on the beach, you know. This is also for locals, so they can't rip you off too much. Not that supermarkets rip you off or anything. It's just that they change the prices depending on where you are to take advantage of people on holiday. Which I suppose is the definition of a rip-off, but there you go. So here we are on the bottom. Very nice and cool here. Plenty of light coming in, but in the summer it's really cool. So we got H&M, famous shops, and Mangoes. All right, straight ahead. The Lord. What would happen if I claimed asylum in Tenerife? Would they put me up in a 4-star hotel? No, they've actually built a purpose-built asylum centre in the mountains in the north, which is very cold up there and away from everything. So you're definitely you're not having fun if you're an asylum seeker, you know. And the thing is, this asylum seekers in hotels, the reason being they've got to put them up in hotels because the country that you're in maybe doesn't invest in things like that, humanitarian aid, you know, and you got to ask yourself, who's getting the money? It's not the asylum seekers, it's you paying the bill to the mates of the Tories. That's what's happening. Anyway, enough politics for this morning. So we've got a nice little cafe here with lots of cakes. Beautiful people in the morning. And another one. Oh. See how slim I'm getting? So I would say maybe 1% of tourists. This is the ice cream parlour, just getting ready for opening. we get back up here or go around, which is what we're going to do. This is the information center. So I think when they built it, they assumed that this was going to be the main entrance, but it's actually de facto. More people walk in the other entrance than this one. Those are just joining us, we're in Siam Mall. There we go. The Abominable is the July cinema in Siam Mall. Friday at 9 o'clock, midnight special. And this is the information center. Harley Davidson, does it look like? Oh, these look interesting. I'm in Siam Mall, yeah. Yep, here's Tim and Foggy. Two fat buggers. Oh! I walked into a bloody tree. There you go. City Pack, you can receive your parcels here. Who is this? Do you know? This is Garuda, national symbol of Thailand. It's a magic bird that in the antique times used to be the symbol of energy and fire and was considered to be one of the main gods of Bon. There you go. So, let's go and find a place to sit and have a coffee that isn't too loud. Can you can hear me though, can't you? Sunglasses up. So we're right in the depths now, so I might actually lose you here. So Saturdays, 8:30, and Sundays at 11 a.m. It's free. I would never live without you by my side. I get me. I'll ban myself now. Oh, look at these. These look cool, don't they? From outer space. That's me struck now. Duster Harley Davidson flat calf next week. See you later, Lorraine. Are you coming down, Lorraine, with Steve for moral support? Bijou Brigitte. All these little mini shops, pop-up shops, they call them. By Miracles, there you go. Be on the Elephant next Saturday. Cool dude. Well, we've been here, the mango. So, I was hoping the things would go on. What time is it? Is it 10 o'clock yet? I don't think it is. We've only been on 45 minutes, haven't we? Let's go back out to the car park. That's where I got my glasses. 9:47, okay. So I'll wait till 10 and see if the fountains go on. So this is the main entrance, I would say. I don't know why. I'll show you outside. Gloria Gaynor's going to be earning money on this one, I tell you. In an hour you won't be able to walk in here without getting cancer because they all stand outside smoking. I think they're doing something good, but they're actually just concentrating it. So that's the other entrance with the effalumps. Let's go and look at the effalumps. Ying, 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 ying. Whoosh. Trying to get him to do wheel spins. That was nasty of me. Taxi rank. These little huts here are the stairs going down to the underground car park. So there is a basement, but there's no shops in the basement. Well, there is one shop actually, but... Impatient. What else you get for Christmas? So these are the effalumps. What happens when you get a strike, the music, copyright, etc., Tim? There's 3 levels of it, really. There's 3 levels of it. We call it strikes, but that's the highest level, is the strike. Basically, you got the sharing model, whereby they say, you've used my music in your video, we would like to share the revenue. So any ad revenue that the video attracts will be shared between the creator and the copyright holder. So that's the best model of the 3. Or the copyright holder can insist that they get 100%, and that means that you don't earn anything on the video. They get all ad revenue goes to the copyright holder, and not just for the portion of the song, of the place where your song was playing, for the whole video. Then you get the strikes, which are people who don't want you to play their music on your thing, and they say take it down or mute it, and you get the option to change the whole soundtrack for that section of the video. So if I'm talking, it would overwrite that as well. So if it's on in the background, which I think is a bit of a pain, then I would have to mute myself and whilst the music's playing. Or you can just mute it, so it's like it's silent. So you can either replace it with music that you can use, or mute it altogether. The strike is actually when you don't take it down and you repeat offending, then they give you a copyright strike, and I think it's 3 strikes and you're out. They close your account down. So if you regularly abuse the copyrights of others, you'll be struck. So when people say, I'm going to get a strike, what they really mean is they're not going to earn money. So anybody that tells you different is lying. So it's not a copyright strike. It's very rare you'll get a copyright strike unless you're abusing the system, but you will get a copyright flag, which means that you're earning less than you normally would. So for people with lots of followers, that can be a lot of money. I mean, for me, I'll lose, what, a £5. But for people with lots of followers, then obviously it's 50, 60, 70, maybe even $100, or maybe even more. Especially if you're getting views of, let's say, 20 to 30,000, and you're on €8 1,000, 30 times 8, it's €240. And if Gloria Gaynor's on in the background, that's gone to her immediatamente. Late Johnny says, Natalie. Hi, Natalie. I'm at Siam Mall. Leave it to you folks. Safe, guys. Yeah, I'm going in a minute too. I've decided not to have a coffee for the simple reason is I don't have my thing with me, my wallet with me. And you've got to pay before you sit down here, I think, which I can't do because my phone's being used. Is it forever that you can get a 3rd strike a year and lose your account? Is it forever you can get a 3rd strike? I'm not too sure, Christian. I'm not too sure whether it's 3 in a certain amount of time or whether it's 3 in total for the life of the account. Good question. I'm not sure. I'll see if I can look that up. How long does the copyright strike last? I think, yeah, I think it's on your account for a while. You need to go back to Tenerife. Only went for 3 nights in January. What happens when you get a strike? Music copyright. Okay, I did that one. Julie Wade, Island next Saturday. Christian, cool dude. Late joining. I hope you had a good walk. I did actually. I mean, I walked around the mall. Mall walking is actually a thing in America, you know, where people actually go and they walk around the mall before it opens. But they do it very specifically. Morning, Tim. Was there 4 weeks ago? Cool dude. What they do is they do mall walking where they go around the perimeter. So they would start here, for instance, and then they walk down this wall in a line, usually elderly ladies, and they would go around all the obstacles but stay next to the wall. And then you get the maximum walk like this. So this is what they call mall walking, and you do a pretty quick pace. I might start doing that actually, mall walking. Let's have a look in the middle. We missed the middle, didn't we? Might as well get, once you're struck, it doesn't matter. Well, once the copyright's in, it doesn't matter. The more songs that come on, the more they've got to share. So they're sharing €5 with 16 artists now. They can't retire on that. The mall cop, yeah. Booked for Tenerife for September. You won't guess how much I paid for the flight. £1,000. September's expensive. My daughter's trying to find one under 2,000 for her and the little girl. Little girl, 4 years old. There's some rumours about strike of airport personnel baggage handlers. Any info on that? Just rumours. I've not heard anything, but I really don't have my finger on the pulse at the moment. Oh, this looks good. You can pay to get fat. Coffee. Oh, this is the same place on the other side. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Meditating. Tricia, we know what meditating means on this channel, don't we? Christina's actually awake. I turned her on her back. 55. We're going to try and see if we can get these started. When do these start? So these are the fountains, the famous fountains. There you go. I'm hoping they turn on at 10, but I'm not sure. Never see prices that cheap. Oh, what a Chris Walsh hopefully is lenient then. Only a £5. You'll survive. $9.99. Oh, Jesus. That's disgusting. I think that shouldn't be allowed. It's nothing personal, Crocs vids, but that should not be allowed. $9.99 should not be allowed. I'm so sorry. You imagine the type of people we're going to get at $9.95. Cool dude. What time is it now? It should be nearly 10 o'clock, shouldn't it? Any ideas when YouTube will allow 4K lives? You can actually do a 4K live right now, as long as you have a good bandwidth. I need to use my big camera, and thanks, Martin. I need to use my big camera and connect through the HDMI port to a computer on a fixed network, and then I can stream at 4K. I don't know what YouTube does at the other end, but you can send it 4K. But it's not the size really that matters there, it's the bit rate. So you really need a decent bit rate to get a decent quality. I was actually watching something last night about the difference between resolution and bit rate. Resolution, HD is good enough for most people, unless you've got this 4K TV with HDR on it, then it might look a little bit grainy. But if you get a decent bit rate on it, then even the grainy stuff is going to look okay. So does Tenerife have 5G? Certain areas, yes, but I don't have a 5G SIM at the moment. 4 minutes to go, Tim, there you go. I'm hoping this starts at 10, but I'm not sure, so we'll see. I'm going to leave it there for a second and listen to see what you say. Did you say you bought the Insta360 Go 3? I want one. No, I've got the Go 2. I've had it for a couple of years. I've had the Go 2 for a couple of years. And the difference between the Go 2 and the Go 3 isn't worth the expense for me. And not only that, but I prefer the packaging of the Go 2 because it protects the lens when it's in your pocket. It looks like these little AirPod cases, you know, the charging cases for the AirPods? It looks just like that. And the new one looks more like a GoPro, and the lens is exposed when it's in the case. So a lot of people have been saying that they're disappointed in that. And so I would actually recommend you going and spending 100 or 150 euros less and getting a Go 2. That's just my opinion, right? It depends what you want to use it for. Apparently the microphone's better in the new one, and you can do a little bit more to it, and there's a screen that flips up if you want to do vlogging and look at yourself. But the problem with vlogging and looking at yourself is just like here, you see, you tend to look at yourself, and then actually you're just looking away from the camera, which makes you look like an idiot. So you got to forcefully look at this little point on the side of the phone so it looks like I'm looking at you. Oh, I can actually see you. Oh, there you are. Put some bloody pants on, will you? Oh, here we go. Everything's going. It's 10 o'clock. Come on, where's the show? Where's the show? Now the wife can go in the shops, no problem. 7% VAT. Is there a Monday meetup Monday? I will sign in then. If you sign in, there'll be one, but I haven't put it up yet. Last night was a bust. Nobody signed in because I didn't put it up till Friday night, I don't think. So I'll change it tonight, Christian, and you can go in tonight and, or even this afternoon. I'll do it when I get home, and you can sign into it. So, but I know you're coming now, so I'll make sure that Chris is coming. And I'm not sure where it's going to be though, so it's flexible about the place because it's a good job we didn't have one last night. I'll turn you around. It's a good job we didn't have one last night because he decided to close for a week. So I don't know whether he's actually open on Monday or not. So we'll find a place, but it will be in the timothydowd.com/events. And once it's there, then you can book. And if the venue changes, I'll let you know. Okay. Well, it looks like it's not going to start at 10. Wait till the end, I say. Morning, Crispy. Wait till the end, I say, and nothing happens. The mall looks interesting place to visit. Thanks for a nice walk. Have a good day, says Robert. Thanks for answering. Awesome adventures with Aaron and Alice. Any ideas? YouTube at R4K did that one. $9.99 for a flight. Okay, looks like it's not going to start. So I'm going to walk out now, take you with me. I'm going to finish up outside. Turn you around. It's filling up now. Okay, flying truck at 101. If you know, you know. We've got 122 people watching, 77 thumbs up. Going to me, thank you. They've actually got a meat counter and a fish counter in here as well, so you get fresh stuff, and a baker's. So you can get everything you really need here. And it's more reasonably priced than those on the front. Oh, it's self-checkout. Cool, dude. No problema. Told I'm not allowed to film. So don't go shopping there then. So where's my car? When I parked, I was the only one in the car park. Now I can't see. Take my life in my hands. One-way street. I'm only going one way. I know I'm at this end. Oh, it's nice and warm out here now. It was fairly cool in there, to tell you the truth. Wrong way, pal. Yep. Looks like an official. Is he going to arrest me? I don't know. Give it up. Got away with it. So let's share the music again. Give it up. There, Johnny. Do some karaoke for you. Baby, give it up. Right. Ladles and jelly spoons. This is Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife. Thank each and every one of you. Shut up. Trying to do a video here. Creo que no. Dankeschön. Muchas gracias. Siam. Siam Mall. Siam. That's how they pronounce it. Siam. Anyway, I'll start that again. Wanted signs for Timothy Dowd. There you go. Because I'm wanted. It's nice to be wanted. Start again. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. I hope there was something different today in Siam Mall, and especially the empty Siam Mall that I showed you is filling up now. And this afternoon, about 4 o'clock, I'm going to meet Webby and some others, and we're going to interview a Rangers fan. So there'll be a dedicated interview for that. Steve. You know Steve and Lorraine, they were on Meetup Friday or Meetup Monday and Freaky Friday last week. And so we're going to meet them and they're going to talk about Rangers. If you're into sport, don't forget to nip over to see WEBBY Sports Roundup. I produced that channel together with him. And the producer, director, cameraman and chief bottle washer. And Webby's enjoying, he's having the life of Riley at the moment. So go and check that out. Even if you don't like sport, some of the stuff is really interesting. Like the interview we did with Sean Murphy. He was a great West Ham fan, and so the stuff that he had is unbelievable. Anyway, enough adverts for Webby. He's nearly at 1,000, so go and give him some love. I'll link him up here somewhere. And that's what I'll do. I'll put one of Webby's videos up here. And then if you want to buy Christina a book, that's where you go for that. If you want to subscribe for free, you can do it here. And I'll put North Tenerife Man up in the corner today. So go ahead and check him out as well. It's Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife signing off. See you. Wouldn't want to be you.